Hello everyone and welcome to another Supreme Commander 2 cast, and thank you so much for joining me. Guys, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That would help me out immensely. Lots of you watch my videos and aren't subscribed yet. What are you doing? It's free and it helps me out. Anyhow guys, before we really get into it, I recorded a solo project. It is a Christmas song. Guys, click the link down below to check it out. It would mean the world to me. So anyhow, guys, the map is QAI Labs, and it is a 1v1. Let's see who the players are. We got Fortuna spawning in as the blue Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory and doing something very, very interesting with this commander. Yeah, he's just starting those buildings and walking away. I think he wants to really get in the center really fast. And then we got his opponent, Maugan. I'm going to go with Maugan. Maugan, please tell me how to say your name, because Knight and I have been debating about it. So I'm going to say Maugan spawning in as the red Cyber Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener when it's typically an air map. Very, very interesting. And of course, his engineers are echoing all the things. So guys, have you joined the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server yet? Really, there's a huge community. Well, not super huge, but it's big enough and thriving for a game that is 10 years old. That is super impressive. Get involved. You could find games there. You could find people to talk to, and it'll be a great experience. Click the links down below to get involved with that. And also the OSS Discord for when we have a tournament, probably in December. So anyhow, I'm going to speed this bad boy up because we got some loyalists on the field. They are super fast. I think we could keep up with them. And now Fortuna is scouting. He's going to see exactly what Maugan is doing. He sees it all. He sees it all. There's no planes there. There is no air. And we all know how this is going to end. That little loyalist very bravely going, or foolishly going after that mass extractor, and Fortuna not wasting any mass, sucking up that delicious yummy mass. That mass, definitely the right thing to do. And yep, we see some engineers being built out of this factory, not wasting their build capacity, even though only one is really the optimal to assist the factory. Building up on that factory, getting it to build even faster. We know there's going to be a transport drop. As you could see, that Fortuna just researched it. He is building a bunch of tanks to protect his position. What is Maugan doing? He is dropping down another land factory. I think he's pausing some factories to get that factory out. He's got an engineer assisting a factory. He's got some adapters. Definitely a good thing to have, but definitely want to have them on the outskirts over here. Definitely need at least four. At least four. I mean, leave them in your base. Let them do their job. And yep, there you go. We got a Hihola. Now, one good thing about the Hihola is that he could drop off and get these extra mass points, drop off a couple of engineers, and heck, even get these ones maybe. But a factory TML could probably hit. Not this one, though. This one's free. You could get that one. Now, Scout going off, seeing all the things, and Maugan needs to know something's up. And here comes the engineers. And we know what they're going to do. They're going to sack cap all the things. This is mine. That's mine. It's like the reverse Oprah. These guys are reverse Oprahs. This is mine. And he's going to suck up that delicious yummy mass. Just kidding. He's going to get all the core mass extractors. And is he going to get this factory? Oh, he got it. Ouch. So this is... Wow. You need, Control K that. Definitely Control K all these things. So your opponent doesn't get that mass. But while this... Oh, he's going to let him recapture. Definitely destroy him. Why aren't they being Control K? Oh, Maugan. Okay, there you go, Fortuna. Yeah, make him do it one by one. That is the right thing to do. Yeah, there you go. Now your opponent has to waste 50 mass rebuilding these. While these... Ooh, no. Well, that's 100 mass. Probably should have got them all. And that's like free... That's free income for Fortuna. And Fortuna has a bunch of point defense. That's not going to do a whole lot against Cobras. Cobra's going to do a lot of, kind of cause a lot of problems. And there's a lot of things happening. We got to slow this down. And we got some fish toots doing their thing. You know, point defense aren't going to save you from fish toots. I promise you that. I don't know why that didn't die. There's 4 fish toots. 1 volley should do the trick. Okay, that point defense is going to do a whole lot. Fortuna, you're... Okay, this is not a very effective group of fish toots here. Not super effective. Only taking out energy generators. Yeah, that was not effective at all. Okay, well, that was a big waste of a drop there. Now, losing a mass extractor and a radar, not the worst thing in the world for Fortuna. Fortuna is getting a second research station and getting an experimental gantry. I wonder what he's going to get out of there. Using this thing as a gunship, it only tickles. Look at that little bit of health. This thing's got to be back to full health in just a moment. Yeah, that thing's back to full health. These Hiholas have ridiculously low damage. Now, I don't know what Maugan Ra is thinking about doing, what he's trying to do with these units. Probably waiting for something like jump jets or megaliths. I don't know. I think he's going to wait. He's waiting for something. Oh, I see what he's waiting for. He's waiting for this shield to go down so his Cobras could murder these long-range point defense. And the cool thing about Cybran is that if you get a bunch of adapters, Fishtooth Fire doesn't do a whole lot. They could help drop the Cybran shield, of course. But you need a whole lot. And you need to be close. Okay, scouting. Yep. Not a whole lot going on. We had an Urchu now being built. Not a very good experimental. Everyone knows the Aeon Air experimentals aren't so good unless you get the Galactic Colossi. But even that gets beat by a Megalith and small units sometimes. But anyhow, the Urchu now is not very good because it can only fire, it's like super rapid firing weapon forward. Whereas the Fat Boy could fire in all different directions. And that's kind of unfortunate how that pathfinding happened. Now, there's a lot of adapters. This thing might not be able to chew through these shields. But in this small choke point, the Urchu now might actually be fairly decent. Now, this Urchu now could get some good positioning here. It could actually do some good. I think the Urchu now needs this attack. See, this is where the Urchu now is really weak. Its back is turned. It could get wrecked. I think it needs a little bit more range, to be honest. With that second Urchu now canceled, I think it was. Yeah, doing some damage, not doing the amount of damage you would think from an experimental. But then again, that's a lot of adapters. Even a Megalith would have trouble. Same with a Fat Boy. How much now are these shields going down? Not as fast as Fortuna would like. Okay, we got a Galactic Colossi being built. That is going to be really useful. That's going to actually do something. Now, Maugan Ra is in Fortuna's base. Just already destroyed a factory. Took out 3-point defense. Took out another factory. And a research station. That's a big loss. A point defense back here, not going to do much, but slow his opponent down. Fortuna is in a lot of trouble. You know, for a great opener there, taking out his opponent's core mass extractors, this follow-up is really lacking. This is not going well. Now, jump jets have been researched, and we know what's going to happen to those core mass extractors. They are gone. Yep. All 4 of those, yeah, they are fully vetted. That is going to be a big, big loss, especially when investing in something like the Galactic Colossi. You know, that is or is it Universal? I think it's the Universal Colossi. I'm thinking of FAF where it was the Galactic Colossi. This is the Universal Colossi. Now, a very, very expensive unit gonna it will do a lot of damage. It's gonna suck up these units very nicely, and its main cannon will do some damage. However, with this happening here, with the main base being destroyed, losing these core mass extractors, that is going to really, really hurt. This thing's almost done. However, it is just, you can't replace it. Fortuna is not going to be able to replace it. It's got to suck up all this yummy mass. Another research station gone. Where is this unit going to go? Point defense being mildly effective against these bots. Too many bots. Now, this is where the Urchin now will shine. Unshielded unit. Look at that. Shredding these loyalists. Just wrecking them. Very, very powerful unit against unshielded units. Now, the Universal... Is it Universal? Yeah, the Universal Colossi does not care. It has such a health pool, and it's going to just vet up, destroying all these units, just wrecking them, sucking them up, crushing them in his claws. That's why you see units being pulled into his claws. It's a slow attrition, but they're doing damage. It's happening. That main cannon is wrecking things, and so are those claws. Now, Fortuna does not have a lot to build with. Does not have a lot of mass. Needs to focus on sucking up the delicious yummy mass and rebuilding. Definitely, on one mass extractor, this is not going to be a sustainable build. Luckily for Fortuna, he has a Galactic Colossi, and he could push. He could push his opponent. Those point defense are going to do absolutely nothing. Now, a Galactic Colossi could melt a commander very, very easily. Now, those are a bunch of jump jetting units. Are they going to get to Urchin now? Probably. The Urchin now is not pointing the right direction. Able to get its main cannon on those units. Some Brackman fire going off. Are they going to hit the Urchin now? Yes, they are going to hit that Urchin now. Why is my mouse moving? I'm not doing that. I swear to you guys, I'm not moving my mouse. It has a mind of its own. We've all seen it here before. But that Urchin now goes down. Brackman are just so powerful in that choke point. The Urchin now is powerful in that choke point too, but you can't beat Brackman there. Now, why does the Galactic Colossi not keep its head looking back? It's kind of a misstep for the design of this unit. It's able to do some damage, but it's taking some massive, massive damage. It's probably going to vet up. It's probably vetting up. That's why it's not dying super easily. Its eye cannon is destroying its opponents. It's slowly destroying everything. I love it. But that Galactic Colossi, Universal Colossi, is in the red. It's not looking very, very healthy at all. Now, Maugan was doing the right thing on how to deal with the Universal Colossi. Get some units in front, get some units in back, and just pray for the ones in front. Ooh, that was nasty. Nice bombing run there by Fortuna. Fortuna did some awesome work there. Now, what is Fortuna going to do in this situation? A very, very weak Galactic Colossi. No army other than a bit of an air force. And jump jetting in the back. That Galactic Colossi is not going to do a whole lot. We might see it die right here, right now. Because that's a nice split. Yeah, its health is being whittled down. It still has a good amount of health, though. It is... Somehow it's still alive. But the core mass goes down once again for Fortuna. This is not looking good for Fortuna at all. I don't know why he went... Why Fortuna went air, because he is so far deep in the land research tree. It's interesting that he went air. Look at that. There's a lot of adapters. Oh, Fortuna just control K'd and said, you know what? I'm done. Boom. Down Fortuna goes. Fortuna has, he lost this core mass extractors twice. And that's a very, very painful thing. I mean, I know in the very beginning, Maugan looked really bad off. Like, he lost his core mass in his two starting factories, taking away their veterancy as well, because factories get veterancy as well as they build. But Maugan recovered, and he was able to fight back. Very well done there. There's the man of the hour. Very, very awesome player, Maugan. Did really well in the last tournament, and so did Fortuna, Or did he do well in the playoffs? I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very, very tired. I've been working hard. Things have been crazy at work. I don't really want to get into it. It's just getting a little bit dangerous with the whole virus thing. We all knew it was going to happen, and it is just terrifying. I really hope that I'm able to stay safe. And if, in fact, I'm going to say I'm going to stay healthy just so that I could will that into existence, me staying healthy. So I could bring you guys more Supreme Commander 2. Duh. So we got some new Patreons. We got one new Patreon, so thank you so much. And I finally figured out who Wolf Bob is, so yeah, you'll see his picture at the very end. So anyhow, I'm going to end this replay. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it, because that helps me out a whole lot. And send your good replays to steelspeaks@gmail.com, just like Maugan did. Thank you so much, Maugan. This match was interesting. There was a lot of nice back and forth, and hopefully people at home enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed casting it. And yeah, guys, comment down below. Say something nice about Maugan and Fortuna and the map and me and my music. Guys, say something nice. We all need something nice right now, because 2020 has been hell on earth, and we all know how that has been going, especially here in the United States, where a virus has been politicized. Why is that? Very weird. I don't want to get into it. I just want to say I don't like it. So I'm moving on from that. So where are we here in this? Yeah. And if you want to send your good replays, not through email, you could go join the Discord channel, the Supreme Commander 2 Discord channel, and post it on hashtag replays for Steel Speaks, that channel, or you could direct message me there. Of course, if you post it in hashtag Steel Speaks, at me so I know, or message me, either way. So guys, you got, like I said, I have a Patreon page. If you like what I do and you want to subscribe, if you like what I do and you want to support this channel, that's the way to do it. I'm sorry I don't have a whole lot of rewards for you. I'm a very busy guy. I'm trying to get one cast out per week for you, and that's super hard for me to do since I work and my internet is painfully slow. So please forgive me for not having a lot of great rewards like t-shirts and all that. That'd be super cool, but that'd require me going to the post office, and I don't want to do that right now during coronavirus. I probably shouldn't have said that word, because now this video is going to be demonetized. Yay! That would be horrible. Hopefully that won't be. So anyhow, yeah, where was I on all this? Yeah, Patreon page. And if you guys really want to help me out, you can buy my band's entire discography for $210 right now on bandcamp.com. Very, very helpful. It's not a lot of money, but you get all my band's releases, as well as you support me. That means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. I know some of you already done it, and you will be getting your casts. So yeah, Patreon page, or buy one of my band's songs. That's an easy way to support me. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end this cast. Yeah, I think I've already been through all that. I'm super tired, guys. I'm so sorry. It's like midnight. It's beyond midnight. My eyes are banging. So yeah, I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes, because you need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.
Even though you were the one to turn it down, now I know you'll never get enough. Even though you were